Hey Aries, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. We're going to pull some cards. Take a deep breath. Okay, Aries, this is for Sun, Moon, and Rising, Aries, as well as the feminine's Moon and the masculine's Venus. I just sent you some love and healing. I hope you felt that. So this is for, well, today is August 3rd. I'm a little bit behind. Sorry about that, guys. But it's August 3rd, 2020. The reading is for the first half of August, so at least through the 15th, and it can vary a few days. And also, if you come to it at another time, there's always a reason for that. There's usually a message. That's my work. I work totally in codes, and there's always a reason for timing and having things coming up on your feed and being guided to that. And it's 11:11, so that's confirmation for you. It was just 1:11 on the clock for the video, and it was 11:11 on the clock, my clock. That's pretty amazing. Wow. All right, so I've already pre-shuffled, so for everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn? It looks like Aries is right on cue today. Let's clear all negative energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all those concerned. And fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is for Aries. All right, we're ready to go, Aries. It's feeling good. 11:11, Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. First half of August. All right, the Four of Swords. Taking a rest, perhaps a vacation, a break, perhaps meditating, praying. The challenge for you is the Two of Swords reversed, and this is getting clarity in a situation, so this is actually good. But remember that clarity, new information can knock you off balance. So the information is good, but what you do with it then can make you off balance unless you remind yourself to come back to center again. The foundation is the Three of Cups, which can be joy, celebration, coming together with others. The recent past is the Devil, and Pisces just got that as who they see themselves as. All right, so you might be connected with the Pisces or have that in your chart. And then currently, your now moment crowning is the Queen of Wands. Beautiful, Aries. That's your energy for sure. And actually, Pisces was seeing themselves as very fiery as the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. So you could definitely have Pisces in your chart or be dealing directly with Pisces. And actually, my daughter's Pisces, and she's got Aries rising. So coming up here is the Five of Wands for you guys, so maybe a little bit of conflict, but that can be playing, the pursuit of happiness, as well as battle and fighting. It can be competition. It can be just playing games. You see yourself as the Page of Wands reversed, perhaps some frustration, or you're tired or sick. This could be someone who's temper tantrums too, really frustrated. You know, a physical child who just bounces off the walls. Around you, how you're seen, Aries, is the Seven of Pentacles. Is reaping your rewards, probably taking it easy here with the Four of Swords, and then your blocks have to do with the Emperor reversed. This could be a boss, a parent, grandparent, uncle, whatever it is, somebody out of control abusing their power, or in ego death, so perhaps stepping down from power, retiring. So it could be the either end of the spectrum. And then you, at the end, what's coming up, we have Strength card reversed. So that could be a Leo in your energy or just feeling weak, or the need, there could be an illness as well. Again, this could be you feeling sick and feeling like a child because you're sick and you need to be taken care of. Or if you are, and this reading is for adults, but you could be a younger person as well. Yeah, so let's see who we have so far. We have Capricorn, just Capricorn, Aries, and Leo, but a lot of fire. Because given the Capricorn is the Devil, so it's really fiery. So what's connecting to you? What's connecting you to what's hanging in limbo in your read at the end? The connection is the Knight of Pentacles, which is the loyal, humble servant. This is really good. He's the slowest knight, but he's the most sure-footed as well. He's the one who will follow through. It's like the goat climbing the mountain. And then what's hanging in limbo for you is the Six of Swords, which is peace, or finding a peaceful place to go, or perhaps a vacation spot, but just really peaceful. You will get another card, and you will get more than one depending on what that next card is. Wow. That's all I got to tell you. And the bottom of the deck is the Death card reversed. And we're going to give you a little backstory on that. So we're going to pull these cards and see what's going on. And then we'll get going. So right away in the underlying energy, you have Scorpio here and Cancer. Pisces had Cancer in the underlying energy too. And then you have Aries, your energy, and then Sagittarius as well. So very potent energy here with a bunch of majors. Knight of Swords is all about holding your tongue or holding back an announcement or verbal abuse. So it's always the two extremes. There's always two sides to every story. We have Patience of the Temperance card, Sagittarius. We have the Fool, free to take a leap of faith, perhaps skywriting or acting a fool and being happy with it. And we have the full moon, you notice that, in two spots, and this could be the moon too, but I get more Jupiter with that because Sagittarius. But you see the moon energy is aligned for you, especially if this is Jupiter. And then we have Tempted by the Holy Grail, and there may be a squirrel on board with that too, could be feeling a little bit squirrely. And then we have the Death card reversed, which is resisting changes, but this also could be after the death that all of these changes are happening. But this could be just feeling dead tired. It could be clinging to something. It can be a Scorpio who's reversed, who's blocking all of this good, because this is major good. And this is could just be a near-death experience as well, or just dead tired, like I said, or clinging and holding back the announcements, that kind of stuff. So this is the Gilded Tarot, and I'm going to clarify with the mini Rider-Waite. We're going to do oracle cards at the end as well. Still, and there's a lot of energy here. I was getting a lot of stress in my heart yesterday, but I'm feeling you very ramped up. You know, it's not necessarily a bad stressed, but it's still stressed. So why do we have the Death card reversed for Aries? Why do we have the Death card reversed? Death card reversed, why? With all that powerful energy below it. Well, there is news. A message, news, spreading the word. This could be an air sign child as well who likes to talk. And there is someone older who's helping them to shed light on that. That could be an adult who's advising them on how to go forward, how to spread the word. This also could be watching a child at a ball game, right? Or speaking in front of an audience for the first time. So I'm getting, it's your mentor, your teacher, your parent. But definitely parent and child. And that's why there's some resistance here. It's like a parent needs to walk you in the first time. And there's Scorpio. My son's always been like that as a child. He's not a child anymore. But yeah, there's definitely that Scorpio energy there. Oh, look at that. There's a lot of back and forth energy here. So this can be lovers, but it also could be a parent and child or teacher and child. There's a lot of love here, affection for each other. A lot of back and forth teaching, communication, or travel. I'm going to put these cards back in the deck, but I just wanted to show you what was coming up after the Hermit. Also could be someone who's seeking advice about a death of an end of a relationship because they're tempted by the Holy Grail. So somebody might be in something they need to get out of before they get into that. And then again, coming up with the Lovers and dissatisfaction with what you're in now, or being in love and being dissatisfied or unhappy alone, okay? So look at that. Wow, you guys, this is powerful. I'm going to put that back in, though, see if it comes up again. You got the Lovers and the Two of Cups, which can be, extreme soulmate, twin flame energy with the arrows of love and unhappiness alone. Wow. All right, so Aries, and look at that. I just said twin flames. Got the twin flames. Two of Wands is like the twin flames. So choosing the path of this. Wow. I'm going to show you that again. This never comes up together, all right? Look at that. That's beautiful. Lovers, Two of Cups, the arrows of love, unhappiness alone, and choosing a new path, or the twin flames here. Let's see if that comes up again. The recent past is the devil. Why? I just said, see if it comes back up again. We're going to put them all out. Just came up with the devil. So there's definitely passion here, major passion, but also feeling left out in the cold. And that could be both of you if it's a twin flame situation, okay? So there could be Capricorn coming up there. Let's see what the foundation is here. The Three of Cups is the Empress. Whoa, gosh. Wow, Aries. And I get the Magician as Aries a lot. So this could be Taurus and Aries, Virgo, or Gemini energy. But this also could just be an older person, a boss, you know, and making magic together, right? This is the financial support. This is the one with all the tools. So coming together to make magic. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. It's reversed right now, so maybe it's slow going, but it's here. This is the foundation here. And there's Libra added there too. So in the underlying energy, remember we had Sagittarius, Aries, Cancer, and Scorpio, and then Virgo came up, all upright except for Scorpio. And here it's all upright except for Libra. Capricorn's upright, Taurus is upright, Virgo, Gemini is upright, Gemini lovers is upright. Yeah, some very powerful energy. The central energy here for Aries is the Four of Swords. Why? This is the King of Wands, taking it easy, taking a break. Perhaps was having some heart issues, but he's upright, so he's well. Look at that, with the world at his fingertips. This also can be a separate feminine with him who completes him. And this is someone who took their power back. Perhaps in a move or an end of a marriage. Wow. Aries, this is really powerful. The challenge being the Two of Swords reversed. Clarity in being present to the moment. Allowing yourself to just be present and not see anything. Just be present. Even when there's conflict around you, learning how to be present and not be a part of it. Be of it, but not a part of it. Or see it, but not be of it. There is clarity here about what's around you. You see now the energy that's around you. Somebody who's been holding back money, time, and effort, or withholding in general, or trying to magnetize something, or just playing ball, or messing with you, playing games with you. Seeing the truth for what it is. So there's definitely clarity. I can see clearly now, the rain has gone. All right. The Queen of Wands. Ending an emotional cycle of unhappiness or ending an unhappy family. There's the Death card. And there's the Queen of Pentacles upright. So we have Scorpio and fire and earth here. There's definitely a death, a transition, an end, a transformation here. Dark night of the soul. With the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Ending a family relationship perhaps, or an emotional bond. They're both upright though. This could be ending a family relationship or unhappiness with a family in order to come together. Yeah. This Queen of Wands definitely can be you, although you're seeing yourself as this, the Page of Wands reversed. The Queen of Wands could be another Aries or a Leo or a Sagittarius who's not you. But they're coming together. Perhaps it's a meditation group, or coming together to rest or focus on the heart. They could be learning about heart health as well. But there's major passion here. Learning about your sexuality. This could be two women coming together. The Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles could be gay, but maybe they had to come out to their family about it, and the family's not happy about it, so they were disowned. But it was worth it because they get to now be with the true person they are with the person that they love. There's some situations like that coming out because we have the devil with codependencies and true passion, tempted by the Holy Grail and clinging or holding back, or just dead tired, or afraid to take the first step. That's the clinginess. But that's, you know, getting help from someone to take the first step. This is coming up for you is the Five of Wands, which I said can be two ends. It can either be conflict or it can be play and pursuit of happiness, the quest for the impossible dream. We have the Queen of Swords speaking her truth to the Knight of Wands, who's passionately coming in to see her. This looks more like play than fighting. Somebody's coming clean about suffering and now over it and passionate. Perhaps trying to get through something at work, but it's all good now. Or perhaps fighting with others. Let's see. These could be two really working hard together to make this work after a lot of suffering, trying to end the nightmare, but it's in a really positive way because they're making it work. They're both upright, the Queen of Swords and the King of Wands. It's really good energy coming together, perhaps to play, perhaps play with some ideas about might work for an idea at work. But yeah, ending the suffering, ending the stress. And you see yourself as the Page of Wands reverse, which may be that childish energy if you're an adult of just needing help to go forward or take that first step. So the Page of Wands, why is that reversed for Aries? Getting over any loss, regret, guilt, or shame, letting go of the past, letting go of the why in the road. But there's still some frustration that needs to be let go there. All right, there may be dysfunction within the family or big financial loss. This could be loss of a community, loss of a family or a business. So you may have been a child too who had a wealthy family and now there's been a loss, so maybe you don't feel as secure as you were before. You can't do all the activities you did before, or this may be how you're feeling about your child or with your child. You can't offer them the same things that you used to be able to offer them. Before you were upright, now you're reversed. So before you were inspired, even though there was loss, but now it's like there's frustration and exhaustion or just bouncing off the walls, right? Perhaps freaking out. It could be a child freaking out in your space. Around you or how you're seen as that Seven of Pentacles, which is reaping rewards of your efforts, right? And just enjoying it. You know, climbing up, your DNA may be involved here, climbing up, enjoying some fruit, right? Picking a fruit. And this could be, you know, actually going to a farm with your kids and picking fruit, or, you know, there could be a zoo here too. Going to see the animals, just somewhere peaceful to ground your kids, but just enjoying life right now. Or learning to. There could be someone around you. If you're like, you know, because you're a fire, you could be really frustrated now, being contained or loss of money. And there's someone who's really grounded around you, who's going to take you somewhere to ground, to teach you to ground yourself. And that can be through meditation or going out to the farm or the zoo. You know, being with nature and animals is really grounding. The block you have is around the Emperor reversed. Why? For Aries. Oh, that's not good. This could be a fall from grace, or someone who's out of control ego-wise, right? So abusing their power. But this is your block. It's like, it's either you needing to get your ego in check and stop acting like a child, or it's about someone around you, as you as a child, where maybe your father was abusive or somebody in your past was abusive. This is really toxic. Like, this is detoxing, but in order to get to detox, this is also the worst of it. So you have the addiction, it gets out of control, and then it goes into detox. And this is like someone on the warpath. This is major negative energy. So I hope this is not you, but Emperor reversed is Aries energy. This is like an adult who's acting like a child, out of control. And this is your block. And that doesn't have to be you. There could be another, the Emperor doesn't have to be an Aries. It can be any sign. We have Capricorn and Cancer here, so it could be one of them as well. It can be any sign that's abusing their power or abused you when you were young. And that could be coming up, and that's your block because you need to clear that wound. You need to work on it. You either need to confront it or you need to release the anger around it because there's a lot of frustration coming up here regarding dysfunction in the family. And this is really evil energy between the Emperor reversed, the Devil reversed, and the Chariot reversed. This is someone who needs detox major. They're on the warpath. Yeah, it's you know, it's crazy negative power energy. It also could be three people. It could be Aries, Capricorn, and Cancer who should not be working together. There could be a fall from power, fall from grace. This could be someone who gets, you know, called out. You know, could be the whistle could be blown on them. It could be a group or just the Emperor, but there's three negative energies here. This also could be someone who's stepping down from power voluntarily. Maybe they're starting to lose their mind because they're getting older. So they voluntarily are stepping down even though they're not happy about it. There could be addictions involved as well, or just retirement, but in a really negative way. And this can represent the presidency as well, because the Emperor in this deck specifically comes up as Trump sometimes. So there could be, your block may be about the presidency or politics. You need to just get over it. All right, so then we have the last card there is the Strength card reversed. It's feeling weak, the need for strength or courage, or dealing with a Leo, right? Because we have Aries and Leo, perhaps head to head with Capricorn and Cancer. You know, that could be a big fight. This could be a fight that before you were working it out, even though there was some suffering, and now there may be a fight ensuing regarding all these negative energies: Leo, Aries, Capricorn, and Cancer. And there's definitely could be addictions or codependencies involved here. So for some of you, it's going to be that extreme. For others, it's just someone, a parent, who's losing their mind, you know, who needs to retire. Or again, it's politics. So I need to let go of that. All right, so the Queen of Wands could be a Leo. But really more, Sag is coming up reversed. I mean, Leo and Aries are coming up reversed. But Sagittarius is upright. So the Queen of Cups could definitely be a Sagittarius. And let's see what else is coming up here for this need for courage or strength. All right, so somebody was free. There's Sagittarius and Aries. So an Aries may have been with Sagittarius, but someone may feel free from being with a patient angel. Maybe this person doesn't like being patient all the time, Sagittarius and Aries, which is funny, I just brought up Sag. So you may not gel with this. This can be a mother and child, or they could be friends. One could be older and younger, but they're both really positive, but maybe you just don't gel with them. So needing the strength to disconnect from a friendship or a partnership or a family member, even though you're both upright. Someone's really patient and calm, the other one's like wild and free. And needing the strength and courage to be yourself and walk away. Walk away from the Emperor reversed. All right, if that's not, all right, this is, it's saying the Leo or Sag needs to walk away from Aries. There's two Aries here. One's really negative, one's really positive. Because we have the Emperor reversed and then we have the Fool upright. And for me, the Fool upright is really positive energy. It's that open heart taking a leap of faith. And the Sagittarius is beautiful here. There's this Emperor reversed Aries energy and the Page of Wands reversed energy. So it's like skipping a generation. That may be an issue. Like, so whatever your father has, your child has, and you're the Queen of Wands in the middle, that it didn't affect. So something that skips a generation. And the Emperor reverse is coming up with the King of Swords. So he either has this energy and he's really cold, or this is a legal person or some kind of doctor that they're going to see, or lawyer, mediator, tax, whatever it is. Some kind of advice. And why do we have the Knight of Pentacles there? Knight of Pentacles is the Ace of Wands reversed. This is a lot of frustration or not knowing how to handle your creative or sexual energy, or not being offered a project, not being able to conceive of something, whether it's a child or a project, or just not being able to conceptualize something that someone's telling you, like they can't believe that. It's just not in their mode or realm of thinking. But because the Knight of Pentacles is very simple person, very structured and grounded, and takes their time. They don't do things spontaneously here. And here is this someone who has everything they need, except for the person to share it with. And maybe they're being rejected by Aries or by a Sag or Leo. It just depends who it is in your energy. But she has everything she needs. Or this is just someone also wanting their independence. This also could be two kids. We have the Sovereign and the Knight of Pentacles. They can be two kids. It could be two girls or a boy and a girl. And needing the strength to deal with frustrating kids. They're both upright, so they're really good. But there may be some sexual or creative blocks there. Or you don't want them to get pregnant if they're girls. All right, so you may have kids that are really, really earthy, where you're really fiery, and you're not patient, and you don't like having to be patient. Or that could be a Leo who wants to be free. So there could be one child that's fiery like you, and another child that's really earthy and keeps you grounded, who keeps you on the right path. So why do we have the Six of Swords there? Six of Swords was regarding holding your tongue, keeping the peace by not speaking your truth, holding back an announcement. This also could be keeping the peace by not talking about verbal abuse that's been going on. This is starting over in love, no longer accepting mediocrity or rejecting something that's not big love. It's just, a small token, but it's never really good love. It's abusive. So finding peace after that. And again, it could be abuse from an Emperor reversed, who could be a husband, it could be a grandparent, a boss, an uncle. And then we have going back to the daily grind, perhaps performing, juggling two people, two things, two jobs, two areas of life, trying to stay sane, okay, where there's imbalance. This lower energy here is showing you the imbalance in the relationship. This could be debt as well, or being scammed by people around you. It's showing you have to display this high energy, and you're looking down at the low energy. You're feeding into the addictions or the codependencies as opposed to looking up there at the high energy. You're too focused on what is lacking when you need to focus on the positive in order to change things. So that's the finding peace. Learning to focus on the higher energy, the higher vibration, the positive, and not getting stuck in the negative energies or the debt. So if you are in debt, focus on whatever's working in your life as opposed to that. Just have faith and be patient. And obviously someone doesn't like to be patient here. So let's see what's next. What's next for Aries is the Empress in full power. This is also Taurus energy, but does not have to be a Taurus. If it's the Empress, it can be any sign. If it's representing a Taurus person, it's a Taurus person, period. So finding peace, perhaps as the Empress or with the Empress, because this could be mother and child energy. And then you have the Justice card. And this could be a Libra energy, or it can just be justice or a judge or a divorce, right? Something's finally settled, whether it's a court case or a divorce, or somebody fell down the steps right here, right? Somebody tripped down the steps. There is balance. Things are fair with the Empress here. This is very powerful energy too. It can be a Taurus and a Libra as well, in a home together with two bunnies. There could be some kids involved or animals. We have the dragonfly up here. But looks like two parents with one child. And it could be visitation, because it's like he's detached from the mother and child. And that may be why you're focusing on mother and child. You could be the child or the mother. And then there could be some animals, or these could represent other children involved. The innocents, the innocent ones. So it could be also bringing two families together, like one with one child, and then the other one hiding. The two kids are hiding to just check them out to see if they like them or not. But there is a strong foundation here between justice and the Empress and finding peace. And then we have the Two of Wands reversed, which is feeling like you have no options, or you picked your choice of path, but you can't implement it right now meaning someone might want to move in together or move out. There is a finalization here and everything's fair. But as you're not able to quite implement yet your dreams come true, which is coming. This is here. So you got the star. Star card is dreams come true. It's healing, being the star healer, or just healing and shining your light. Can be Aquarius as well. So we have Taurus, Libra, and Aquarius for Aries, and that can be all energies in your chart. But let's see why. And this is finding peace with all of this energy here. After needing courage to climb that hill, and again, there could be Leo and Sagittarius involved, along with Aries. So Aries could be the younger one or the childish energy. Because there's negative Aries here, and then there's positive Aries with the Fool. So why is the Empress there for Aries? The King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles got it all together. He's like the step, below the Emperor. Maybe he doesn't want to be the Emperor. He wants to keep his status here. He takes care of everybody, and he's very well off. We have the Hierophant reversed here, which could be a break in contract or divorce. So it may be a divorce between the Empress and the Emperor. So now he's the King of Pentacles. He's no longer the Emperor. That's possible. But there's definitely Taurus energy here. So maybe the Hierophant reversed is representing the break between the King of Pentacles and the Empress, but she's not reversed, she's upright. But this is just showing you the break between them. So that, and he could be a Taurus, or it could be representing the Empress as a Taurus, and the King of Pentacles could be this Libra energy. Why do we have the Justice card there? This is about the Hangman. So somebody could feel hung out to dry or left in limbo, or literally being wise and seeing new perspectives in the situation, perhaps in a break of contract or divorce. Could be involving children and schooling, opportunities and work, and the need to manifest. So here the child could also be Taurus, but then we also have Capricorn. So the King of Pentacles could also be Capricorn and Libra. But there's definitely Taurus here too, two Tauruses, so it could be two Taurus. There could be a child who's Taurus or Capricorn. And then we have a home here, which is a rest home. So someone might have been put in a home. Could be a Cancer person, or just with night care. Maybe someone needs an aide to come to the house to take care of them. Or this is also can be going to a funeral home for a burial, all right, because someone may have passed. But everyone seems okay, so it was probably someone who was old and suffering, so it's okay that they passed. But it could just be taking a rest, or going to a rest home, or going to a vacation home at night or at the full moon. But it really looks like just taking a break, perhaps just hanging out at home, perhaps with the High Priestess or a secret. This also could be working on your psychic abilities, or a Pisces person. So we have Cancer and Pisces. Perhaps a meditation group as well at home. Especially at the full moon. This could be people coming together at the full moon to do a special meditation or yoga or any kind of that kind of thing. This is wanting to implement a new plan, feeling like you have no options because you're stuck as far as social distancing. Maybe it has to be online and you want to do it together. It doesn't feel the same to you when it's online. This is dumping a load, a burden, responsibilities, or confessing wanting to end the fighting, the conflict, right? Or a losing battle. You just can't do it anymore. It's too hard. The work is too hard. It's too hard. There may be a third party or social distancing involved. This can be also negative influences, bad groups at 1144. And it was, it's also going to be overindulgences and gossipers. It's just negative energies in general, because this is no joy. This is joy coming together. This is not joy. So it's about confessing a losing battle, perhaps with social distancing, negative groups or influences and gossips, or about a third party situation. And then here's the star with dreams come true. And this is associated with injustice as well. It's not fair. And there's a split, a lie, or a need for clarity and cutting through the BS. Let's see, make sure you can see all that. Sorry. All right, so why do we have the Star card? Why does Aries have the Star card? Surrender. So this is letting go of the burden. Surrendering, confessing, all of it makes your dreams come true. Dumping emotional attachments, things you no longer need that no longer serve you. All right, implementing a new plan. And there could be some jealousy or insincerity, refusal to give or receive love here. And look how the color just went out of that. So somebody might have lost all their color. And this is a water sign. My son used, when he would get upset, he'd lose all the color in his face. So I'm getting that kind of color. So there may be Scorpio involved there too. But this is Aquarius energy, so you may be involved with Aquarius. But there is a surrender, a letting go of emotional attachments, an implementation of a new plan regarding jealousy or insincerity, or perhaps someone is just being really moody. And then we have the Queen of Cups upright. So implementing a plan regarding these two. So you could have two kids as well, or these could be a couple where one's on board and one's not. They're still struggling with the changes. But healing. Oh, look at that. All the Cups energies here. So dumping emotional attachments. There could be kids who are pissed they had to drop activities because of losing money or whatever the situation is. Maybe they were spoiled and they shouldn't have been doing all that stuff because they weren't deserving it. They weren't pulling their weight. All right, so this is a mother and children who are healing. And she's fine. The kids are being moody. Or they could be just shy kids as well, that she has to walk into everything. Okay. And that may be energies around you, because you're surrendering. You may be surrendering to this mother and two kids. And they could have Aquarius, or you could have Aquarius, or it doesn't have to be Aquarius at all. It's just about your dreams come true with this group or energy or this family, and you're frustrated right now. But you need the courage and strength to just go on and not give up, one step at a time, to find peace. Perhaps finding peace with the Empress and the Justice card. That could be a couple at home, but needing to choose a new path. But they're all on board with what's happening, whether they're coming together or splitting apart. But whatever's happening is going to be your dreams come true. And look what's at the bottom of the deck, the King of Cups. So we have all the Cups family. The Queen's the only one upright. So the King and the two kids are unhappy. There's some kind of sudden change. So there's that again. So this is letting go. So two left out in the cold. This exile, destitution, injury or illnesses, going back and forth to the hospital visits. And then this is letting go to fix things, correct things, make amends, just fixing up the house. And this is needing the courage or strength or just feeling weak. And then sudden explosions, eruptions, or fights, or epiphanies, drama comes up. And the King of Cups is out of sorts. So he could be emotionally unavailable, or he could be over-emotional with alcohol issues, perhaps. That doesn't have to be. And I'm going to pull you your Oracle cards now. It's already at 3906, which is the Knight of Cups, which is over here, and the Six of the Lovers. So let's see why that's coming up. And that can just be, the number 6 can just be love, family, and community as well. So you're definitely tempted by the Holy Grail in the beginning of this. And the Fool's there, free to leap. And that could be Sagittarius, though. Sagittarius and Cancer, really positive and tempted by the Holy Grail. But Scorpio reversed and moody and negative or clingy. Capricorn upright. And Aries is being reversed too, but there's two Aries. There's a negative one and a positive one. But even this Aries of the child energy was upright before, but they're just frustrated now with the dysfunction in the family. Let's see what the energy is, or the advice is for Aries from the energy deck. Victory, yay. 28 again is the choice of path, the twin flames. So where we were feeling stuck, feeling like no options. So the 28 was coming up reversed. There's a need for victory. Maybe you need to let go of the win in order to get victory. We have the 35 of the wounded warrior. This is reversed, which is good, because this is like letting go of the clinginess to safety and security. 35 is the wounded warrior, right? So this is also the first chakra. So those are the lower chakras, the lower energies. So you want to make sure it's a strong foundation, but then you want to kind of let it go. Once it's strong, you don't want to obsess about safety and security. You want to let it go. So both of these are coming up in the read reversed. So all you have to do is recreate a stronger foundation and then let go of the clinginess, and then you have victory. So let's see here. Then you have this rest and rejuvenation, which is the center energy. So it's about you needing to take a break and perhaps meditate, hike, take a walk, but rest or take a vacation. And then we have the man holding a coin. And there's definitely that grounded energy around you. Let's see. But the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles are both upright. So whether you're the Queen of Pentacles or you just have a couple around you who can help you out. This could be a boss or a parent that can help you, or someone offering you a job. There's definitely time in the sun, or a vacation. This definitely could be a vacation for sure. The bottom of the deck is attachment, and Pisces got this too. Just to make sure once you take your mask off, not to put it back on. It's letting go of the facade, your false mask, being truly who you are, and not putting that mask back on. The Hierophant. The Hierophant's reversed. So you may have not taken the mask off yet, or you did and you put it back on. It's saying take it back off. It's not serving you. And it's because of the community. You feel like you have to be like everybody else when you don't. And you're too tempted by that. You need to get away from the groups who pull you into things that are toxic for you. Okay. So you definitely could have some friends or groups that are negatively influencing you. And they may not be negative individually. They could be, but they don't have to be. It could be a positive group that is a bad influence for you because you don't agree on the same things. Your perspective's not the same. So let's see here. For Aries. You've released your ex. The time has come to clear your energy, which it looks like you are. It looks like everybody's on the same page. It's just you can't move forward yet because of the restrictions, and then codependencies. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So it's like someone you split up with already, but you're still with them because of COVID. And because you're in that energy, it's dangerous for you because there's some addictions involved there or codependencies on each other. You really need to not be living with them anymore. And there's new passion as well. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And that's not the codependency, though. That's for positive energy. Then we have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So you do have passion there, but you need to release your ex, and you can't live with them anymore because it's too much of a temptation to fall back on the old ways. And the foundation is romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay. And again, there could be a too feminine relationship that needs to happen here. There may have been a falling out with the family who doesn't agree with that. And you need to stand strong for yourself. That could be just two friends as well. There could be an ending between family or friends or co-workers even. But that's like two women. But there's a relationship here as well. And like I said, there's a twin flamey relationship here, where there's that or just really strong soulmates that's in the recent past coming up here, tempted by the Holy Grail. But perhaps people around you clinging, whether that's your partner or your children. or someone needing to always take you the first step into something, needing courage and strength. All right, Aries, pride. So this could deal with your pride or your children. 19 is the sun, and then one of the last cards that came up here was about hanging out in the sun. So vacation, and this is Leo period as well. Where was that? I thought it did. Is that the underlying energy? Am I losing my mind? I guess I am. I thought the sun came up. Anyway, this is regarding children or your pride and the sun. We're in Leo, so very much brings out pride. And we have the third eye with the purple and the sacral energy of the second chakra, creativity and your sexuality. So it's about really tapping into your intuition, which you're meditating or resting, and that will help you do that. And then we have individuality, making sure you're authentic to yourself. 11 is justice. All right, so this is all sacral energy, being creative and your sexual, authentic self. You may have a lot of energy. You just may, be a very energetic person that you need to express that. Even if you're around other people who can't handle that, that's maybe why you can't live together. We have healing at the bottom of the deck. 66 is the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles could be very healing and grounding for you. That might be this energy. And that could be here too, spiritual partnership and forgiveness. It could just be a friend or literally a relationship that's actually good for you and grounding for you. Okay, so even though this is more blue and purple, and you're more sacral oriented, this may actually work because there's still sacral energy in here as well. And the third eye connects to the blue, the blues and purples. So there is a connection here that helps you ground. All right, so I hope that was helpful for you, Aries. It's a really good reading, actually. Yeah, really positive vibes in there. It's just not, the old stuff isn't quite complete yet, but everyone's on the same page. There is this Emperor reverse that's been a big issue. Getting all that sorted out and going to this new energy is really good, actually. So make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature, enjoy the sun. And rise and be love, you guys. See you later.